Today's gonna be Turkey versus Greece. Who do you think's gonna win, Turkey or Greece? Make your suggestions in your head. So let's see who's gonna win this, Turkey or Greece. And if you haven't watched the last video, Armenia is decimated by Turkey and Azerbaijan. So now we see the beginning of the team of Turkey, which is Northern Cyprus, Syria, Lebanon, Icon, and Azerbaijan so far. So then after that we see Kosovo join, as well as Albania and Montenegro. And then we see North Macedonia joining in too. And then now we have Bulgaria as the final one to join. So this video is gonna be for what I think will happen if this happens. So we have Greece being the blue team, because the flag is mostly blue. And now we have Serbia joining, as well as Georgia and Russia. Russia starts joining, and then we have Syria and Cyprus join in South Cyprus. So we see our first troops of the blue team taking out the northern Cyprus, because the troops are not on the island. So they soon after take out northern Cyprus. New borders on drawn for Cyprus, as they got better, which is good for them. So now with the new Cyprus, we see the entirety of Cyprus form finally, which is good. We see the blue team, which is good. Blue team arises. Soon after, we see nothing else much happen yet. But then we see Greece starting to push into Albania. They start pushing in from the south of Albania and keep on pushing upwards. And they start touching more North Macedonia land. Soon after that, they start invading North Macedonia, and soon after, they make it to the capital, but they're not able to capture it just yet. But soon after, they make connections and they're able to take the capital. Now we have our first country that's separated into pieces, North Macedonia. So we see the new borders get drawn. We see Greece's new borders. We see Serbia's new borders. Bulgaria's, and then Serbia's, Kosovo's, and then we see Albania's. Then after that, we see Greece just gained a main little part in there. So Greece gets its land first, declared independent. So it's given to Greece first, and the borders are now drawn for Greece. And then soon after, we see Serbia getting their borders of the top of the bottom of them. Now they have more land, and now that Serbia just not now starts recognizing Kosovo as a country because they're literally taking land from North Macedonia. But Bulgaria gets the land third, and after that, they are able to start thinking stronger about this. And now, because of this, they are now is that Bulgaria, this piece of land, is now given to Bulgaria. Now we see that. We see Albania getting its land. And then after that, we see after it's getting its land, we see Kosovo getting its land. And after Kosovo gets its land, we start seeing stuff getting chaotic over here. So first of all, we see the red troops starting to think of an idea by pushing into Greece from the Turkish army. They are able to make it through, and they feel not to offend anybody, just saying. This is just what my opinion would be. So we start pushing, and Turkey finally captures the tip of Greece. And after we see that, we see Albania, the Greece troops out of Albania, going fast because of the help of Kosovo and the other tiny countries. As well, you see the help of the USA, giving a few troops over the gain some of their foreign territory. Then Syria's like, what if I just give Lebanon? So they just force Lebanon and get rid of Lebanon. Now Syria owns Lebanon entirely under their control now, which is good for them. And guys, make sure to check out my other videos. If you haven't, go check them out first. And now after this, we see that we see a bit more. We see the Greece troops taking back the fallen territory. And we see them pushing all the way back to the borders, literally all the way back down there. And soon after retaking their old panhandle, that was from a few years, that was like 1 year ago, they are able to retake this. And now, because of these new borders, Serbia is like, okay, we could just take out these tiny ones. So they first of all take out Kosovo as a speed run. Soon after taking Kosovo, they make the new borders. After Kosovo gets deleted from the map, we have 2 deaths so far. Kosovo, Lebanon, and North Macedonia. Actually 3 because of North Macedonia. Then we see Montenegro getting destroyed by Serbia, basically starting to reform. I'm just not going to say this because might upset some of you, but Serbia is always on its path to reform Yugoslavia. But soon after, the troops of Serbia just make a person and grab the capital of Albania. So now Albania and so just Serbia and Greece get their new land. So Greece gets the land first. How to gain the new land. We see the new borders. We see the new borders with Greece, which is even bigger. Which is now Greece is starting to form their empire now. Greece is now called the Greek Empire, and Serbia changes its name to Yugoslavia. So the Greek Empire troops start pushing into the Turkish area because the USA is not helping in this one anymore. The Turkish, they are able to defend them, and they don't want Bulgaria to help, so they push them out of the territory. So they can't help them. And then after that, we see the the Greek Empire pushing into Turkey's land. And after doing that, they soon after almost capture Panhandle. And after taking the Panhandle, they soon after push Turkey out of Europe. Now they can start invading Turkey and Asia. So they start pushing down, and soon after they get to the lakes, and that's pretty good for Greece. And now we see Georgia thinking that's a good idea to face Azerbaijan. Now Azerbaijan finally dies, and Georgia wanted more land, so they started fighting, and Turkey's like, fine, you can have this, and they just give it to them. Because of that, we see the new borders of Georgia get drawn, with Georgia getting a new lakes from inside of their new country. And now because of this, they are able to gain a few more lakes, and Georgia has doubled in size. Well, more than doubled, probably like 2.5 times its size. But soon after this, we see nothing else much happen. We see the new borders get drawn against them. So Bulgaria's new borders with Greece are built. And then we see Greece's borders with Turkey get built. So after that, we see the new borders form. And after that, we see the new borders finally get drawn. And so the Greek Empire makes its new borders. And make sure to check out my other videos before this one. So if you guys haven't seen my other videos yet, make sure to do that. So bye everybody, see you in the next one.